What's most important to you when buying windows, siding, or doors? Is it energy savings, cost, quality, or warranty? Window World offers it all by searching Window World today.
The individuals depicted have been arrested but not convicted at the time of story postings. This information does not infer or imply guilt of any actions or activity other than their arrest. We make no warranty or guarantee as to the accuracy of this data. The WHKY News continues now with the crime report. I'm Ralph Mangum. WHKY's Arianna Mack gets us started this time with some Caldwell County arrests.
A woman is charged with trafficking in methamphetamine. 45-year-old Dreama Knight Filial of Ferguson was arrested on Monday by Lenore police officers. She was charged with 4 felonies, 2 counts trafficking in methamphetamine, maintaining a vehicle or dwelling for controlled substance, and possession with intent to sell or deliver Schedule II controlled substance. Filial was jailed under a $150,000 secured bond in the Caldwell County Detention Center. She was scheduled to appear in district court on July 10th. A Hudson man is charged with uttering a forged instrument. 53-year-old Terry David Shue of Idsel Circle in Hudson was arrested on Friday by Lenore police officers. He was charged with 3 felony counts of uttering a forged instrument. Shue was jailed under $20,000 secured bond in the Caldwell County Detention Center. A district court date was scheduled for July 29th and August 5th. And a Wilkesboro man charged with possession of a stolen vehicle. 40-year-old Terry Allen Ham of East Brocktown Road in Wilkesboro was arrested on Sunday by Caldwell County Sheriff's officers. He was charged with 1 felony count, possession of a stolen motor vehicle. Ham was given a custody release and was not listed in the Caldwell County Detention Center. A district court date was scheduled for July 29th. I'm Arianna Mack for WHKY.
Thank you, Arianna. We'll hear from Rob momentarily, but I'll jump in here for a bit. 28-year-old Joshua Allen Williamson and 34-year-old Katie Woodman Laws, both from the same address on Payne Road in Stony Point, were arrested by Iredell County Sheriff's officers Sunday on drug charges. They were both charged with felony counts of possession with intent to sell or deliver marijuana, possession of marijuana, and possession with intent to sell or deliver methamphetamine, along with misdemeanor counts of possession of drug paraphernalia and possession of marijuana paraphernalia. Williamson was also charged with felony maintaining a vehicle for the sale or use of a controlled substance and a rear lamps infraction. They were arrested after officers conducted a traffic stop on Old Mountain Road. The vehicle was occupied by Williamson and Laws. Deputies spoke with both subjects and conducted a search of the vehicle. The search led to the discovery of 73.03 grams of marijuana, 5.69 grams of meth, and drug paraphernalia. Williamson and Laws were taken into custody and placed in the Iredell County Detention Center with bond for each set at $20,000. They'll appear in district court on July 29th. 32-year-old Anthony Thomas Moran of NC 226 South in Nebo was arrested Tuesday by Morganton Public Safety officers. He's charged with felony possession of a Schedule II controlled substance, along with a misdemeanor count of possession of drug paraphernalia. Shortly after 1 a.m. Tuesday, a public safety officer conducted a traffic stop on I-40 eastbound in Morganton. The officer stopped the 2007 Toyota FJ Cruiser due to an expired inspection. After making contact with the driver, identified as Anthony Moran, the officer placed him under arrest. During the traffic stop, the officer seized 0.5 grams of Xanax and 0.5 grams of fentanyl. Moran was incarcerated in the Burke County Jail under no bond on a 48-hour hold. A district court date is coming up tomorrow in Morganton. 37-year-old Larry Jermaine Linebarger Jr. of 7th Street Southeast in Hickory was arrested by Hickory Police early last Wednesday morning for felony possession of a firearm by a felon and misdemeanor possession of marijuana up to half an ounce. According to HPD's arrest report, Linebarger was in possession of a handgun at the time of his arrest. The suspect was taken into custody without incident just before 4 a.m. on the 3rd at a hotel on 13th Avenue Drive Northwest in Hickory. Linebarger was jailed in the Catawba County Detention Facility, initially without bond. He has since been released. A first appearance in district court was scheduled on July 3rd, with another court date coming up on July 24th in Newton. 29-year-old Mary Elizabeth Irvin of Waltney Drive in Morganton was arrested by Hickory Police Monday on 1 felony count of identity theft and 1 misdemeanor count of resisting, delaying, or obstructing a public officer. Irvin was taken into custody without incident at 12:25 Monday afternoon at a big box store on Highway 70 Southeast in Hickory. She was jailed in the Caldwell County Detention Facility, initially without bond. Bond has since been set at $2,000. Irvin remained in jail as of Wednesday afternoon. A first appearance in district court was scheduled for July 8th, with another court date coming up on July 30th in Newton. And now WHKY's Rob Eastwood has details on a pair of cases involving felony arrests in Burke County.
A Valdese man faces drug, larceny, and stolen goods charges. He was arrested after police responded to a business in Burke County to serve a warrant. The suspect was brought to the Burke County Jail following his arrest. 47-year-old Christian Michael Hall of Savage Street in Valdese was arrested Monday by Morganton Public Safety officers. He's charged with felony possession of Schedule II controlled substance, along with misdemeanor counts of larceny of property, receiving or possessing stolen goods, and possession of stolen goods. Shortly before 5 p.m. on Monday, a public safety officer responded to a business on Berkmont Avenue in Morganton to serve a warrant. The suspect, Hall, was arrested and charged with the misdemeanor counts that were from warrants dated June 5th of this year. The felony drug charge was added following the arrest. Hall was detained in the Burke County Jail under $1,500 secured bond. A Thursday district court date was scheduled. The next suspect is a resident of Surry County who is charged in Burke County with felony and misdemeanor drug counts. 49-year-old Brandy Michelle Bowman of the Surry County community of Ararat was arrested Sunday by Burke County Sheriff's officers. She's charged with felony possession of Schedule II controlled substance and misdemeanor possession of drug paraphernalia. Bowman was arrested shortly after 3 a.m. Sunday on Interstate 40 eastbound in Connolly Springs. Following the arrest, she was incarcerated in the Burke County Jail in Morganton under $10,000 secured bond. A district court appearance is scheduled for July 29th. Reporting for WHKY News, I'm Rob Eastwood.
Thank you, Rob. That brings us to the end of today's crime report. Thank you all for joining us. For WHKY, I'm Ralph Mangum, reminding you to keep it clean and to keep it legal.